How's it going, everyone? It is WilsonPlays here, and today I am back with another mod review video. I'm finally doing a final review of the LCS mod, as if you've been watching the channel you know that I've done a complete series playing through this game, playing through the mod, and now it's time to sort of sit and talk about the mod, what it does well, what it doesn't do well, etc. So if you're not familiar with the LCS mod, basically it's a mod that brings Liberty City Stories to PC using the Vice City engine, which is pretty much the same engine the original game ran on anyway. So that doesn't make a massive difference. So it brings Liberty City Stories in its complete form to PC, which includes the full story, the full map, the full cars, full everything. I'm currently at Tony's apartment. This is actually like a live commentary, so I'm literally playing right now as I'm talking. But yeah, I'm just going to talk about the mod, what I think about it and all that stuff. So, just to give you a short and sweet review of the mod, it does what it says on the tin. It brings Liberty City Stories to PC, with everything seemingly working to a point. Every mission worked for me. I mean, there was a couple of issues, but I've managed to play through the entire story using this mod. Every vehicle is here, every bit of the map is here, every small little detail, everything like that. It's all here, which is a big plus, because one massive thing that I didn't like about Liberty City Stories, and I guess this is Rockstar's fault more than the game's fault, is it only got released on PS2 and PSP. I have done a full series of the game, 100% and everything, using a emulator, PSP emulator, which was okay. I mean, it worked pretty alright. I mean, I managed to do full 100% of the game using that. But it's still GTA on a console, which if you watch me regularly, you'll know I do not like playing GTA anymore on a controller. I just can't get along with it. I can't aim properly. Even driving, I mean, driving's okay on a controller. I mean, when I used to play GTA 5 on PC, I sometimes, well, most of the time used an Xbox controller to drive the cars. But yeah, I don't like playing GTA on console. So to be able to play through Liberty City Stories, which is a great game, by the way, it's a fantastic game, probably massively underrated because of only being released on PS2 and PSP, possibly. To be able to play it on PC with full PC control, keyboard and mouse, everything, is a massive plus for me. I mean, that's amazing. I mean, it's exactly the same as Vice City, you know, the way that you aim and the crosshair and all this stuff, which I don't have a problem with, because shooting and stuff like that in Vice City was absolutely fine. I mean, it's just point towards your enemy, shoot, kill him, there you go. Pretty simple. Of course, I prefer San Andreas, but whatever. But yeah, it's been amazing to play through this game on PC, which is something I've wanted for years. I've wanted Liberty City Stories to release for PC. So this mod, honestly, is that. It's exactly that. It's almost as if Rockstar released this themselves. That's how good it is. To go through a couple of issues that I personally had, and I'll go over some issues that people have reported as well. I personally had a game crash when I pressed new game, like right at the start. I mean, I'm not too bothered about that because I was right at the start of the game. But that's something that if the mod developers were to watch this, that's something you probably should be aware of, or anyone that's watching this that plans on playing the mod, maybe keep that in mind. You may have the same. As well as I had a crash on the penultimate mission, the Shoreside Redemption, when I hit one of the roadblocks, the Sicilian roadblocks, which was seemingly random. I mean, the next time I attempted the mission, I pretty much played it in exactly the same manner and it worked, so I guess that was just a random fault. But other than that, my experience playing through this mod was pretty flawless. I mean, no massive issues for me to like report or get upset about. Which leads me on to my next point of topic, the issues that people have reported to me. One of them, a big one, a pretty common one, is a crash on the driving Mr. Leone mod, or Mr. Leone mod. Mission, sorry, not mod. I personally didn't have that. I must have got lucky, because I passed it first time, no problems. I remember saying in that particular video that the game may crash here, might need to edit a cut or something. But no, it was absolutely fine. Like, I had no problem with it whatsoever. So I guess I got really lucky, but that seems to be a common one. Also, I obviously said at the start, this is pretty much the full Liberty City Stories on PC experience. It is missing a few details, like there's a couple of side missions. I believe Vigilante and Avenging Angels doesn't work at the minute, which means you can't actually 100% this game. Now, I'm not too concerned about that. I used to 100% GTA games quite a lot, but unless it's for a special occasion, I don't see myself doing that anytime soon with any GTA game. So it's not a huge deal to me, but for anyone that's wanting to 100% it, then you got to keep that in mind, that those two side missions aren't currently working. But other than that, if you want to do, like, I don't know, 97% or 98%, you can. Everything else seems to work. I've not really tested the side missions myself. I mean, I think I played maybe one of them. Possibly. There might have been more. Or maybe I've not done any and I'm just talking out my arse, I don't know. But either way, they seem to all be there. Like, Car Salesman, for example, is there in Portland. I'm assuming the same in Staunton with the bike salesman, taxi drivers here, firefighters here, paramedic as well. You know, seemingly everything is here. There's just a couple of side missions that aren't currently working. But yeah, I mean, like I said, the only negative I can give is about this mod is those missing side missions and the couple of crashes that I had. But other than that, I've had a pretty flawless run with this mod, and it pretty much is LCS for PC. I mean, it's fantastic. Everything is here, pretty much. Unique stunts, hidden packages, rampages. You can see me driving past here, telephone missions, etc. It's all here and working, which is a big accomplishment for the people that have made this. Now, the people that have made this, VCS for PC when? That would be amazing. I'd much prefer Vice City Stories for PC than Liberty City Stories, just personal preference, but Liberty City Stories is a great game anyway. It's just popped my tyre. Lucky. But anyway, yeah, I don't really know what else to say other than maybe check out my series on the channel of me playing through this mod, and if not, link will be in the description to download this mod yourself and play it yourself. On that note, it is really nice as well, that's another nice thing about the mod, that you don't actually need any games to run it. You can download it and it comes as its standalone game, which is fantastic. So, initially I was saying you might need a copy of Vice City on Steam or whatever to play this. You don't. Kind of a bit dodgy, but it's just one of those things. But yeah, that's great. So there's really... You can't really go wrong trying to install this. You run the installer and there you go, done. But yeah, overall, big thumbs up from me. If I was to rate it out of 10, probably 9, 9.5. The only reason it's not 10 is because of the couple of issues that I noted earlier. Or mentioned, sorry. But yeah, fantastic mod. And well done to the mod developers. Brilliant, absolutely awesome. It's definitely one of my favourite mods ever to exist for a GTA game. It's absolutely fantastic, and it's well worth your time. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm just kind of driving around with a pop tyre randomly here, which is, you know, great. But if you did enjoy the video, please hit the like button, get subscribed, all that stuff. If you're watching this on the day of release, tomorrow is Wilson Wednesdays, of course. So that will start at 6 PM UK time, so don't forget to check out that stream when it happens. Also, a big shout out to my members, as usual. You know who you are, but if you don't, for some reason, I don't know, your names are on the screen. I don't know why I say this every single time, but whatever. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care, have an awesome rest of your day, and I shall see you in the next one. Take care, guys.